So by this point, we all know Dark Harto's out on the global side of the game. There's no reason for me to beat around the bush or anything or make this any crazier than what it is. But yes, Dark Harto is here on global, and that means it's time to show him off. I will be honest with you guys, this character I'm pretty interested in. Not just like as a kid and gameplay wise, but reading through the story of the Phantom Sniper saga and seeing what Dark Harto actually went through, it's pretty crazy. And you know, I don't really read too many of the sagas anymore. I haven't really read a full saga since like the Blood Knight saga. But I was reading through part 5 of the Phantom Snipers, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of crazy what Dark Harto is going through and the trials that he's having to endure to reach his goal. Even though his goal is like kind of malicious, it still is like very cool at the same time. Like, I kind of really vibe with it, and I don't really know why. This man really went from like a nerd to a straight killer. Like, that is crazy. Like I said, today we're showing him off, but unfortunately, it's not mine. It feels like it's been so long since I got to show off a new unit that's been mine. The man GoldenEye actually hit me up and said that I could use his Dark Harto. Also, I know a lot of other people hit me up too. I appreciate all you guys. Literally, like as soon as the banner went live, I had DMs coming in of people telling me like, yo, I got Dark Harto. So I appreciate all you guys for reaching out and wanting to help with the videos. But the first one to come up out of all of them was GoldenEye. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's get to it. And here he is, Awoken Hart XI, or as I'm going to keep calling him, Dark Harto, the newest attacker on the global side of the game. And this man has gone through some stuff, let me just say. So his first ability is he has crit rate 100% up when the enemy has bleed level 3. His second ability is revenge level 1. You get art gauge when near death. And his third ability is eliminate level 8. You get 80% damage up when the enemy is under 30% HP, which is quite a hefty amount. As you see here, we have a skill, which is a 50% chance of inflicting bleed. And then he also has a 50% chance of increasing bleed by 1 level when the enemy is bleeding. Overall, really good stuff here. We have his art, which is able to increase his own art gauge by 20, and you also increase all ally skill CT speed by 150% for 15 seconds. And then we have his true art, which increases everybody's crit damage by 100% for 20 seconds. And then we have, of course, his Phantom Bullet. He can use it 3 times per quest. It does 70,000% dark damage magic, and he reduced the enemy's dark resist by 50% for 60 seconds. Fun fact, when the update went live, this Phantom Bullet didn't work, but now it should work, hopefully. As you see from his slots, he has all magic slots. So Harto's kit overall is very damage oriented, of course. It's all about just dealing as much deeps as possible. In an ideal situation, you'll be wanting to inflict as much bleeds as possible, all the way up to 3, so you get the 100% crit rate up here. Once you have 100% crit rate, of course, you want to start using your true art, so you get the 100% crit damage for 20 seconds. And then if you can, of course, at some point, you want to use your Phantom Bullet, so you can get the 50% dark resist down as well. Pretty much you're using every single aspect of his kit. If you're nuking with him, however, most situations, you're probably just going to be using the Phantom Bullet because it's the hardest hitting attack. But if you're using him more as like this damage buffing character, you will be using the true art for the crit damage buff. As for the equips you're going to be wanting to run on Dark Harto, it's fairly simple, to be honest. For his 5-star magics, some of the best stuff you can run on him is stuff like his actual true weapon, Dark Zeorg's true weapon. What else? You got like Aku's true weapon, or in this situation, we have true Stolen Sister's Blade, which is also pretty solid. This is Nui's true weapon. You know, pretty much anything that's going to be buffing up his damage is going to be really great. And more sustain, though, of course, you know, value Archgen more so than damage. 4-star magic is a little bit weird because there's not really too many good ones, but Stigma's really great, though. It gives you the damage up, which is pretty good. Nui's Parasol, I think that's what it's called. It's the umbrella. 4-star magic as well. Also really great. That reduces dark resist. You also have the Blaze Guard, which is from Mines. That's really great too. Pretty much it's the same situation. Anything's buffing up your damage. And as for the crest, what I recommend is attack up and crit damage for the main damage ones. Either one, or if you want to run both of them, also really great. And then, oh yeah, also Promise the Funeral God. How could I forget Promise the Funeral God? Or if you want to like kind of make him a little bit more consistent in nukes, you could also run something like Art Gauge up as well, which is really good too. And also GoldenEye came through with the animation, so we're gonna check them out too and see how they look. I already showed them off though, I will say, in the other video, the Should You Summon for Dark Harto. So if you saw that video, you probably already seen them, but you know, we're just gonna look at them again and let's see what we got here. We have the Slash. I saw this a lot in the actual story. The Thorn attack. This looks really cool. We have the art, which I love this. This is my favorite animation from him. Just the slices everywhere. It looks really cool. The true art as well. Puts the thorns up and shoots into it. And of course the Phantom Bullet. He jumps off screen so you can't really see it, but it's just the regular old attack. He throws the Phantom Bullet in the air, puts it in his gun, and then just goes crazy with it. So looks really cool. And then there's the animation of it cutting into an actual fight. And as you saw, boom, that's like an actual visual representation of how it looks in the game. Very quick Phantom Bullet though, let me say. Dark Harto himself in game looks really nice. I will say that I know in my rate the drip tier list, I did rate this man quite low because yeah, I didn't vibe with it. I like how he looks a lot more in game than like how his actual artwork looks. His artwork, not that great, but how he looks in game, really cool. Like it a lot. So what I would rate this guy in terms of animations, I would say I love the slashes. The thorns and everything are kind of cool, but they're just, you know, dark now. It's the same thing that kind of like his regular self has, you know, the earth version. I would say, you know, I'm feeling about an 8. Maybe an 8, just because I really dig the slashes. The slashes are the main thing for me. That's the thing that drives it home. And let me just say, this nuke is probably going to be very quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're probably going to be in and out very freaking quick here. And it's probably going to be a wild time. Of course, everybody has to get their true arts up, but I think we'll be able to get it pretty easily once we start using all of our stuff here. Also, I don't think Karama Whip stacks with the 4-star magic. It might be perfectly fine. Oh wait, I think he's leaving here. Yeah, he left. Okay, cool. We're gonna see how well we do here, and I think we'll be okay, maybe not. And then I want to see if Dark Harto actually, not Dark Harto, but if Finn can actually get his stuff off. But this doesn't really matter. We're gonna pop their other Phantom Bullet. I think Dark Harto would fire first before Simon, maybe not. And we had both of them go off there, and as you see, the damage comes through. Yeah, Dark Harto fires first, then I think Simon follows up with it. Couldn't really tell though. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough true arts there, which was kind of weird. Maybe I should have gone a little bit more crit. Not crit, my bad. Maybe I should have just went all arch in. But hey, let's check the details real quick. And as you saw there, yeah, Simon with the big damage, Harto with that. As I was saying with Dark Harto, if you're using them with like other characters that are more prevalent in terms of damage, like Simon for an example, he's probably not going to be as high in the damage scale. As you saw here, Commander Forte actually outdamaged him. But I think that's also because towards the end of that, I think we lost our crit rate. So either way, lots of damage from Dark Harto. But I want to see real quick if the man Goldeneye will let me use him in a sustained composition. But the reason why I wanted to try this was because I'm curious to see how much damage he's gonna be able to help Juno like deal. Another thing too, Dark Harto's art is actually useful here because his art gives skill CT, and Vox of course really values skill CT quite a bit. And as you see here, look at that, look at the new UI change. You see that right there? We have the Magia Drive timer in game now, which looks absolutely fantastic. This is what I was thinking, right? So I was thinking like we use Phantom Bullet, okay, we get the debuff off on the boss. We're gonna pop the true art to get like the crit rate, of course, and then oh my god, I didn't mean for that to deal so much damage. But yeah, we get the debuff off, right? And the debuff is really nice and everything, you know, it's all good. And then we work our way back up to a true art if possible. Maybe not, you know, it just depends. And then if we can't get a true art off, that would be really great as well, because of course that would benefit us quite a bit, since we do have the, what you call it, the damage ups and everything else. And as you see here, we have the bleeds and all that type of stuff, and we do actually have the true art off now, and plus we still have the dark resist down, which is going to last pretty much the entire duration of this fight. And I think we still have crit rate too. Yeah, we still have crit rate as well. No we don't, we have no more crit rate, but still, you know, that kind of like is what it's going to be if you're using them in more of that situation. And I think it's going to work pretty well. So not only is Dark Harto great at just, you know, nuking, but he's also going to be great at bringing up others' damage as well, and also his own damage. As you saw there, he's keeping up with Juno. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, he's kind of fun. I just love his animations. I'm gonna be honest. I love his art animation. That's probably my favorite animation in the entire game. It's so simple, but I just love it so much. That was Dark Harto. Overall, great character. Main negative Dark Harto, his slots are kind of whatever outside of nuking. Wish I had him myself because he seems like a very cool character just to mess around with. Would I say he's better than Simon? I think that he has more uses, but I don't think he's a better nuker. I think Simon's still the best nuker in the game, and Harto is probably right below him, maybe, you know, maybe a few levels below him. Either way though, fam, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all again for coming out. It's been your boy P. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more, and also check out these videos as well. Great content, guarantee you'll love them. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.